Let's do this shit. All right, guys. Here to talk about Kobe, Black Mamba Bryant versus LeBron King James.
I'm going with the King.
I'm going with the Black Mamba. But by saying that, there are some things that I do agree with you with. They both cry a lot.
Basically, what we're getting at before we get into it is we're going to compare. We're asking you out there in YouTube land, who would you take? Tomorrow, you're the GM. You have to start a team. Your number one pick, Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. You got to pick and tell us why.
And bust it into categories. Who's got talent? Like, I think Kobe Bryant has more raw talent. Okay? That doesn't necessarily make you the better over-round basketball player.
Kevin White is smoking crack.
See, now, how in the fuck are you going to say LeBron's got more talent than Kobe?
How can you say he doesn't? They have to be equal.
Has LeBron ever thrown up 81 points in a game, Slim?
So that means you have more talent because you scored more points in one night?
I'm just talking straight stats. I'm talking straight stats. That's usually an indication of talent. I mean, do you want to bring out the statistician, Mr. Stat Sheets, Mr. Statistician?
So now stats equate with talent level. So your boy up in Baltimore who got away with a Super Bowl ring, he's got more talent than someone who doesn't?
Who? Yeah,
he's got more talent.
But he doesn't have talent. But I mean, look at his stats.
That's a stat. But look at
Super
Bowl ring.
No, a Super Bowl ring is not a stat.
Anyway,
look at this motherfucker, man.
What we're getting at is we're trying
to cries more. Now look, guys. With all due respect, George and I give everybody a hard time. We both know because we're both vertically challenged. Me being 5'7", both of the mugs can slam on. Half of you people can slam on me, okay? And I'd have fucking nuts up in my face. But we just call it like we see it. Kobe cries about location. LeBron cries about the hard foul, right? Okay, that's it. I'm not getting on the guys anymore because everybody on YouTube will be ripping my ass off.
I'm going with LeBron because I think he's a better leader. I think Kobe Bryant has a killer instinct second to none. I mean, I think the only person who's got more of a killer instinct is either Tiger Woods or Michael Jordan in his day and age. But I think even Michael Jordan learned that making the extra pass could be the difference between winning and losing the game.
Or someone steals your hamburger.
Right. So that's why I'm going with LeBron, because I think he makes the terribleness around him. Because let's face it, he's had nothing to work with in Cleveland since he's been there.
He hasn't had the best supporting cast. I agree with you, man. As much of a Kobe fan as I am and a Lakers fan, I think that LeBron is going to maybe in the future will have that ability to do with Jordan, Ray Lewis, Joe Montana, the guys that made the players around them better. You know, I don't think he's had a strong supporting cast. I think once he does get that supporting cast around him, I think LeBron James will be an incredible basketball player, an incredible leader. I think Kobe has had some of those parts around him, and he has yet to do it. I don't know what will happen later on in his career. I think on the basketball court with just raw ability to score and to do phenomenal shit, I think you got to give the edge to Kobe because he can just sit on the outside. LeBron doesn't have an outside game like Kobe does. We both know that, George. Don't front. Please, that's why we want to hear your comments, so y'all can straighten George's show. And tell us, like you see, I mean, a talent, who's a better leader, who you think will end up with more rings at the end of their career. We want to hear everything.
And think this one out with your head and not your heart. Try to take your heart out of it. If you're a diehard LeBron fan, you should be able to still look at Kobe and say, look, Kobe's really good at A, B, and C. I might like LeBron better, but you have to tip your hat off to the other guy when they have something better. So try to take your heart out of this and just use your head and look at it objectively.
Yeah. I can tell you this, taking my heart out of it, I think Kobe has more raw talent. I don't think that necessarily makes you the best overall basketball player. I think in 2 to 3 years, if someone came to me and said, who do you want, I think that I would probably say LeBron.
But we're not talking about 2 to 3 years.
We're talking about today. Now. That's what makes it so interesting.
Right. I'm taking LeBron today, tomorrow, next week, 10 years from now, I'm taking LeBron.
Kobe today.
Well, anyway. Yeah. What we want to know is you out there in YouTube land, who are you taking and why?
And let us know. Take care.